Good morning, world. Good morning. It's actually 12 p.m. for me. I don't know why I said good morning. Let's do some POE gaming. Boom. That's the button. Cool. Good evening, good morning, everybody. Nothing new to report from the video other than the fact that we have a plus 4 vertex with 2 sockets. So not bad. We're at 4,000 mana now. Pretty crazy.
Yes.
We did have some comments about running maps with monster effectiveness. I don't know what that was about. So today we're going to run monster effectiveness and whatever else we want. Effectiveness. What's the max roll? 11? Hopefully ones that like at least match, right? It's like Empower Map Boss is fine. Yo, Jorakora, thank you for subbing. I appreciate it. What we got here? Okay, Irradiated we're never gonna do. Abyss, Map Boss. See, I don't like to mix and match mechanics. I must have some Abyss tablets I can just like... Oh, I have loads. You just Alkin slam on easily.
Yes.
Oh, I'm so stupid. We need to do this. Yeah. Okay, effectiveness. There we go. Not really that bothered about the other mods. Some guy just said to run monster effectiveness and read what my curse does. So guess we will do that then. There was a Citadel like quite close to where I was. Wait, this is the Rakiata place, no? Let me put a marker on there. Rakiata. Oh, there it is. Cool. Sick of these like half-used tablets, just annoy me.
I'll tend to the books.
Right, let's get some Giga Juiced maps.
What is it?
We're gonna vol these, try to get them to T16. That one died. Oh, we got one. Cool. How much do these sell for now? Like 80 exalts. Isn't Caldera better layout? I'll save this for the Citadel. I wish I had the Titans like little box that they get for extra storage. I'm so jealous. Okay, let's go. Let's see how much damage the +4 is. Well, 79% life and monster effectiveness doesn't seem any different, so I don't know what he was talking about. But anyway. I'll leave the mod list up just for a little bit. I legit nearly just died to sprinting. I think I died to sprinting at least once a stream. So I don't get what's monster effectiveness supposed to do. That's a rhetorical question. Just by the way, I know what monster effectiveness is. But legit, these things are dying in like 2 seconds. Oh wait, I'm supposed to pull them out. How do I pull them out? Oh, there you go. Oh my god. Was not expecting that. Damn, did he come out of that and then get pulled back in? What are the mods on here? Apparently there's some good like abyss farming strats. I should probably look them up. I haven't really focused on farming much this league because of how cooked the economy is. Because of a temple farmers. That was kind of stressful though. Wasn't expecting that much. Wait, why is he not taking damage? Oh. Is this like a reduced recovery map or something? I don't like to read, guys. Well, I mean, I don't mind reading. I just don't like reading map mods. I don't like reading in Path of Exile.
What have they done to this creature?
Bye-bye. Not bad. Not bad. Now we do Citadel. Let's do a T16 Citadel. I might gem swap for this one. Oh, it's the Act 2 boss. He's easy. Jamonra. No issues with Jamonra. No shrine buffs, that's cheating. And I just clicked on one by mistake. Oh well. I'm not leaving the map. Ah, dude, the Dreadnought's layout is so stupid. I am a Dreadnought hater, especially before they made this game so easy and the game was actually hard. Dreadnought was lethal. Yo, Fuzzy, thank you so much for the sub. Okay, we're gonna gem swap here. Just because I don't really... What are the mods on here? Oh, here's the mods anyway, if you guys want to see. Okay, now he does that.
What are you doing?
Oh, he just insta did that. Okay. Fine. Yeah, that is crazy damage. Holy. There wasn't really any point in doing a 81 level, but I don't even know how much these are anymore. And also, that really just ate those 3 abyss. It put like 1 abyss in the map. Come on, GGG. Fractured Lake. Is that worth doing? Probably not, right? Anyone in the chat that is doing maps and not doing cringy temple antics, got any cool hard strats that we can try? Otherwise, I'm just Alg and going and chilling. Might do some simulacrums. There's literally nothing there's nothing we can't do. We can do everything. We are strong. The only scary thing at the moment is the monsters that have the stuns tag, like, because sometimes you get stun locked and die. Stun threshold's like the only issue I think with the build. But we just go with the kill them before they kill you approach. Whoops. Give them the shrine by mistake. I have so much cast speed right now with like my gear. I seriously wonder if one of the other skills that you can get from the Scatter and Calamity, there's one that's like Reap, that acts like Reap. That could be quite cool. Oh, I didn't put Arc back in. I forgot. My bad. I actually didn't realize until I saw that there were like fire remnants and stuff, fire infusions, whatever they're called, on the floor. But now we are arcing. Yep, I got stunned there. Classic temp chains. We love temp chains. Where's the boss? Yo, Lamp Rub is online. Holy. SSF gamer. Gigagen. Sorry guys, just had to pause for a sec. Where's the map boss? It's one of the most stupid layouts ever. Like 90% of the maps in POE 2. Fighting. In the time it's taken to do this map, the temple runners have already got like 60 divines. No cap. Oh, this also has increased difficulty. That's cap. No, it's not cap, bro. Have you not seen how much they're making? The temple runners are making giga money. I don't engage with that unscrupulous mechanic. They nerfed it and then they unnerfed it. It's still giving like crazy currency. From what I've seen. I mean, I consider like 100 divines a temple run. Insane currency. Mr. Philippe Drew. I want to try some Mountain Greed. Does it really make... yeah. No, that Rakiatas can't penetrate negative resistance. So if you hit a mob with Scattering Calamity and it has 75 res, it inverts the resistance, which is negative 75, but you can't penetrate negative resistances unless you're using Leopold's gloves. Which I'm obviously not, so it would just take it to 0. So the only time using Rakiatas would be bad is if your curse magnitude outweighs the DPS. Sorry, your curse magnitude outweighs. Bro, you got 600k. Oh, it's more now because I got a +4 vertex, so it's 1 million proj now. Over here. Take off my vertex, no problem. You want to see tooltip or that's tooltip without vertex? This tooltip with vertex. Expanded tooltip as well. I still got 100k. What does your gear look like? You like a lot of tooltip is heavily inflated by cast speed, which actually doesn't do anything because you can only shoot 5 projectiles at max at a time. So cast speed, although it puts your number up, it doesn't really do anything. So I've got a crazy amount of cast speed. Like I got 25 scaled up by the belt, and then I got 26 here. And then I think that's it. I don't have cast speed anywhere else. But like if I take, I can't really show you, but like if I go into POB, what's your damage per use? You mean where do I check that? Here? Per use of what? This game. Oh, at the top. 100. Are you talking about in POB? Because you can go like 15% reduced cast speed. And look, my DPS goes to 948, right? Second, okay, I'll go back and take a look. Do you see the difference that the cast speed does, but in reality it doesn't actually impact your damage at all. Well, that's a lie because Comet also relies on the cast speed, right? But that's why it seems much higher than it is. But oh, here, damage per use, 1.3 mil, 1,363,000. But in principle, it's not really that much because the way I calculated DPS, right, is not looking at a number. I fought Uber Arbiter. I saw how much damage I did in how much real time, and then I just divided the one by the other, and then I was like, okay, cool. So with a +4 vertex, it was like 4.5 million DPS, but I didn't want to clickbait people, so I just put it as 4 million. That's 4 million pinnacle DPS. So like in maps, it's going to be more. Why is the abyss not closing? I missed something? Oh, is he out? Yes, he is out! It works! Get out of the smoke! Is he in there? Is he dead? I don't really know why Abyssal Echoes is a tank. I think it's like... I mean, I guess it's more than a divine. It's so hard to keep up with like what's going on in this economy. I'm not even really farming for currency though, to be honest. I'm kind of just farming to just test out the +4 vertex because I'm pretty close to being done with the league, I think. I would not have played this much POE if they did not add Druid and Oracle. Oracle is such a cool ascendancy. What the hell? What happened? Everything just died. It's probably the most fun you can have without a Temporalis build, to be honest. Viper. Bye-bye. Dude, Viper, when the game just came out, was legit so difficult, it almost pushed me to the point of tears. Is that bad? Bro, I was giga stuck on Viper. Oh, I guess we leave now. Viper absolutely slam dunked on me. With force. Wait, was that with the greed? Oh yeah, this is what I wanted to try. Mountain greed. Increase rarity of items on kill up to 100%. Decays. So as long as you keep killing stuff. La data Viper, like this league, Philip, or are you talking about like in the 0.1 or whatever it was called? In 0.1, she dunked on my head so much. I legit... Oh yeah, on release. Yeah. See, I'm a low skill POE player. Like, I can't dodge mechanics. So I like to play builds that just are easy to play and can face tank most things. This is not a face tanking build. I played release and then... Oh, you're lucky, man. You missed Dawn of the Hunt. That was the most garbage thing you've ever seen in your life. Dude, Dawn of the Hunt. Dude, I played that league. And after I think I was like halfway through Act 2, I was like, nah, this is not it, dude. And I just stopped. And I came back and I played for like one more day and I was like, nope. I don't think I even got the maps in that league. It was so terrible. Legit, there was no loot at all. It was like playing Ruthless. Path of Exile 1 Ruthless. Here's the map mods if anyone is interested. Any WASD players like spinning around like this? It's like the most fun thing. So basically every single league I play or make a build that's one button. Because I don't like pushing lots of buttons. Well, I played Plants because Plants is one button. But this is so much better than Plants. You also play WASD. I love WASD. I think it's so good. Like plants, don't get me wrong, plants are fine, but they're so slow. You put the plants down, then you wait for them to thrash and hit what you want them to hit. At least with this, you always start as minions. I've never played minions, by the way. Never. I haven't played minions in POE 1. I haven't played minions in POE 2. Well, that's kind of a lie. I played Detonate Dead, Blood Mage. And you detonated your own minions. So I guess that's kind of like a minion build, but not quite. But I'm not against minions. It's just I think they're like, especially in POE 1, they're very complicated to like understand. And you can't really track your DPS going up because they're like minion damage is quite hard to calculate. And there's all the weird stuff with specters and that kind of thing. So I must play a minion build at some point, but then the thing is, like, if I play a minion build, I can't really make content on it because, like, you just got Gazi, who's just he is the minion guy, right? So You didn't do anything fancy. So did you League start as a did you do minions on Oracle or did you do it on Infernalist? Or maybe a different ascendancy? Just spam Storm Mages or Frost Mages, stop Rakiata. I need to try that actually. I could do a minion Oracle build and see what it feels like. Oh, Lich. Oh, damn. Didn't think about Lich. Damn. He wasn't in the smoke and he dropped an Omen of Abyssal Echoes. I wonder how people discovered that conspiracy theory in the first place. So weird. Damn. I should say thanks to that guy that asked me to run effectiveness maps. Whatever he was trying to imply, if he was being sarcastic. We've got ticks every map. Streamer loot, streamer client. Facts. I'd call these two like the Harry Potter bosses because it's like they're in a Harry Potter duel. Wait, is there another one? Huh. What the hell? Yeah, we've basically cleared the whole map. Nice. Oh, I really feel like doing a Simulacrum. The problem is I just know I'm not going to get a jewel. I've done so many this league and I've dropped 3 jewels. Either I'm super unlucky or they made it so much more rare.
Go on.
But I'm going to guess they've made it more rare. Nice. We got another T16. I want to check how much the Kulamax staffs are. Feast. 20. Unrevealed. Okay, so they're kind of like staying at the same kind of price they were. Is this guy price fixing or is he farming the boss? Not price fixing, I mean flipping. And how much is one with 3, but Scattering Calamity? This got crazy. There's no way people are buying these, right? Anyways. I don't even want to know how much mine's worth. There just doesn't exist. There's no 10. No one is paying a mirror. Let's be real. Unless you really want to play this build. I don't know. What do we do? I think we do a Simulacrum. I know I just followed these and stuff. But I have a really strong feeling we're going to drop a Meglo. And it's going to be the craziest Meglo you've ever seen. I do not have any Simu splinters. Nice.
All right.
Mostly
Your
cheap,
order
to be
is
honest.
registered.
How much are these things? Paranoia, I think is the one, right? No. Delirium. Suffering. Okay. And isolation. Okay, decent. They're decent. They're quite expensive. You get them quite often in simus. I found a few simus this league. Doop doo doop. All right, let's cook, shall we? I reckon you could like near enough AFK simus. I haven't tried it, but and when I say how does the build work? Sorry, I'm new here. There's a build guide in the description. Sorry, I'm not quite sure how to pronounce your name. I'm gonna say JNAD, right? But basically, I'll show you after this wave. I can explain it. Like, I can give you like too long didn't watch, basically. Okay. We use Unborn Lich, which gives his Scattering Calamity, which is a skill that normally is like super janky and... Sorry. And normally you fire out the projectiles and they shoot out like this normally. Okay, it's normally like a bit quicker than this, but this is like what it looks like if you don't have the build set up, right? But we basically spec into like reduced skill effect duration over there, down here. And we use support gems that reduce skill effect duration, so it shoots out like a machine gun, basically. And then we solve our survivability using the Covenants and converting all of our costs to life. And then we are leeching it all back. And then we've got increased damage because we're mana stacking. So we mana stack and yeah, that's basically how it works. So you can see like every time I cast, my life's going down, but we just leech it back. So basically my mana is my life bar. So I have like 6,000 health, I guess. Even though it's not really health, but you know, it's like an effective health bar. But there's, I have 2 guide videos on it. And you can also play it on Titan. The guy that invented this build, I say invented, he popularized it and was the first one to like create this kind of archetype, is Shadow Edwin. He's also got a video for it on Titan from last league if you're interested. But as far as I know, there's no other oracles that have made videos on this. So you can play it on a lot of characters. It just works really nicely on Oracle because of the inevitable crits, and then you're just able to like cheat out so much value from taking all the keystones. And it auto targets. So like I can just do this and it will just auto target. And it's one button. So you just push this and that's it.
Nature takes what's old.
Where's my loot? GGG. And when you charge it up enough times, it fills up at the top there, and you just literally don't have to even, like, I'm not even clicking right now. They stack up and you just let go and it just like a machine gun. Perfect exalts are not even a tink anymore. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. And you can kind of play the same thing if you want to be like a meta slave and play it on Spark, then you can basically do the same thing on Spark. But Scatter and Calamity chains more, is auto-targeting, and has higher base crit than Spark. And you don't have to scale projectile speed. So. Yo, dude, I'm popping over a sec. Yo, Drum, amazing to see you again, dude. Thank you for stopping by. I really, really appreciate it. Have a good day or evening or whatever time it is you are at. I appreciate you coming in, bro.
You can't get rid of the exile.
Yeah, you see, these like putting down Ellie weakness actually makes these mobs tankier, as others have said, because you can't like they've got low resistance, so Rakiata is actually just making them giga tanky. So it confirms that, but that wasn't ever in question. But just so you know, don't go cursing weak monsters. You only want to use it on like pinnacle bosses, uniques.
Nothing you do matters. The dreamland and dreamer will pass into the next world.
Even Discord to me at Rakiatas. Well, they're wrong. Wait, which Discord, Philip? My Discord. Which Discord are you talking about? Because that's not how it works. Oh, the official? No, that's not how it works. You can't... So, it works that way in Path of Exile 1. Does not work that way in Path of Exile 2. I'm sure I can find you, like, POE that will confirm it. Penetration. Yeah, look. Right. Penetration causes the target's corresponding resistance to be treated as lower than its actual value by the specified amount when calculating damage from your hits. They can only be penetrated down a minimum of 0 as default. So if they have if they have 75 res and you hit them, it's technically negative 75, but it cannot be penetrated below 0. The only way that that works is if you use Leopold's Applause, which is this glove, which says your hits can penetrate resistance down to a minimum of negative 50. That's the only way. So the people in the Discord are wrong. And the other thing is, but it's not this. It's not the same thing. Like, it. I promise you, it doesn't work that way. Hits treat they treat the resistances as inverted, right? So if it's treating it as negative 75, it doesn't have penetration tag, right? I mean, I'm pretty confident it doesn't work that way, but because think about it this way, right? What is penetration? Penetration ignores resistances. Like, let's look at the definition, right? Let's understand what penetration actually is. What is this? Damage from your hits will effectively ignore the value of the target's relevant resistance and will instead be mitigated by the specific value of resistance. This will still occur even if you ignore the target's resistance, and this is... Like penetration and Rakiata is the same thing. Like, look at the wording, right? Causes their resistance to be treated as lower than it actually is, right? Resistance can't be penetrated, in other words, lowered below 0. So Rakiata's is exactly the same thing. It's just different wording. Because that's what penetration is doing. It's treating resistance as lower than its actual value. What does Rakiata's do? Your hits treat their values inverted, but it can't go below 0. Because then why would you ever use Leopold's? It doesn't make sense. Like, Leopold's wouldn't exist, right? Could I test? Ah, yeah, we can. We can. But I mean, I'm gonna lose a crazy amount of damage though. But we can test. For sure. I mean, my gloves are pretty insane. But yeah. I mean, we would know immediately. I will do a Zesht, like a T3 Zesht with Leopold's. And we'll test. If it does do significantly more damage, then what I'm saying is true. Because right now it can't penetrate below 0. I thought pin was supposed to be... How much actually... Oh, sorry, you mean pen. No, if you like... Let's look at the definition of pen, guys. Again, it treats the resistances as lower. So it's effectively ignoring resistance. It's not how much goes through. What is penetrate? Oh, it's a passive. Resistance to be treated as lower than its actual value by X amount when calculating damage taken from your hits. Okay. It's just summarizing that into one word, which is penetrate, because it's easier to type out than treats resistance lower than X. It's just, that is what penetration is. Right? Just because Rakiatas doesn't have the word penetration doesn't mean that it's not treated as the same thing. But what they really should do to stop people from getting confused is if they literally just add a line that says resistances cannot be inverted, like negative resistances can't be reduced below 0 or something. It would make it so much clearer and there wouldn't be this confusion or debate. Like, I'm happy to be proven wrong, but I'm 100% sure it doesn't work like that. Because I've used Rakiatas on a Galvanic Shards build, right? And it literally felt like I gained no damage increase at all. I'm glad you agree, Phil. Like, people are right to question it. Like, that's the good thing about POE is, like, people should question things. But then some people are just wrong sometimes. Like, there was one person that commented on my video today that was talking to me about Rakiata as an elemental weakness. And basically would be, yeah, exactly. You're 100% right, Phil. You're 100% right. It would be way, way, way too strong. Like the Temporalis guys would just delete the boss. They would just disappear on like they would immediately just disappear. Where's my Megalomaniac? Oh wait, that wasn't wave. Wait, was that wave 15? Oh, wasn't.
Believe me,
But yeah, I mean, someone was telling me that because he correctly corrected me the fact that there's reduced curse effectiveness on unique enemies. But then he was implying that my curse was making the resistances -10, and then Rakiata's was actually giving them resistance, which isn't true. Can't argue with your logic because by the wording. Oh, we got one, guys! I knew it! Oh my god! Let's go! Sorry, I'm just pogging out. I can't argue with your logic because by the wording, if it was reducing to negatives, yeah, it would go absolutely insane. Okay, guys, this could be crazy. So what I always do when we drop a diamond is I hover over it slowly and see if it's 3 passives. Okay, it's 2 passives. So now you pick it up and you go to your hideout. And without IDing it, we're going to look at the mods one by one. Okay? Temporal Mastery. Cooldown. Okay, not great. Increase elemental damage if you've ignited. Okay, so this is like a worthless one.
What is it?
Okay, Temp Mastery is 15D and Echoing Flames is 10D. So, not that amazing. I'll just put it here for now. Damn, I haven't dropped a 3 passive this whole league. That's bleak. Watch this, guys. How much are these? 47 exalts. Watch this movement speed, by the way. Okay, watch this movement speed, by the way. Okay. Okay, we annul. We annul.
All
Watch this.
is registered.
Okay, they did.
Oh, it's you.
Look, let's buy Leopolds and... I can't imagine they're very expensive. Leopolds this league. Can I get a 3-socket one? See, it also confuses people because... Okay, never mind. We're not getting a 3-socket. I lied. Let's get like a good mana roll. Sorry, let me actually show you guys what I'm looking at. So, sorry. Want to use my... it's cool, Philip. I'm going to buy some because maybe it's better than what I'm using now. It could be. Because mana is good. Energy shield's good. I already want 2 sockets, though. Mana... It's like I kind of want as high as possible. I'm not paying 13D though, or 5D. Maybe 3D. 60. He didn't qual it though. Why don't people why don't people qual before they corrupt stuff? Okay, this is probably as good as it's gonna get. Gonna lose cost efficiency. And a bit of lightning res, but I don't think I'll die. To be honest, I think I should be fine. Sockets. Mana. I need to buy more.
What's new?
Watch these be like 10C because no one's picking them up. That way. So what? There's just none left. Am I stupid or what? Oh, sorry, I am stupid. Ignore me.
I'll post it right away.
It's late, guys. I'm sorry. Wait, we need to do like... We need to do like 2, because we need like a something to compare, right?
Good.
So I'm gonna have to buy some breach splinters. We need 200.
Yes.
Probably cheaper. Nah, I can't be bothered to do that, honestly.
I'll post it right away.
7, 14, 21, 28. Alright. Probably overpaid, but I don't really care. Because all we care about is time. Okay, this is for quality control, okay? So this is one on the normal setup. Hang on. I just want to see what this does in POB for me. Where did it go? I said add to build. Oh, there it is. Wait, why is my damage... Oh, it doesn't have my new helmets. Sorry. 1 second. Yo, wait, maybe you've cooked here, Philip. Maybe. These are actually the best in-slot gloves. Hmm. Did think about them, but I never thought to use them. That's my +4. Can we just save that now? And then Leopold's. So there's one. Okay. So it does go up. But not by like a crazy amount though. Yo, Drum, what's up, dude? Welcome back. We're busy testing. Philip has suggested using Leopolds because we're having like a discussion about whether Rakiatas can penetrate negative resistances. And it looks like it actually gives me a bit more damage, surprisingly. And this isn't even like a max rolled one. Oh, awesome, awesome, Drum. Well done, dude. Well done. What are you investing that divines in? Like, are you putting it in your build, or are you gonna craft something, or? Min-maxing? Oh, nice, dude. Are you... Whose guard are you using? Using Rax or mine or Dead Rabbit or... Just the Leopold alone? No, you'd have to use both. You'd have to use both. And what's up, Dr. Pepperoni? You'd have to use both because we have no penetration at all without Rakiatas. So, like, have a look here. If I put... Yes, Philip's right. We're kind of getting ahead of us. So Leopold's on, right? 1,036,000. But if we take out Rakiatas, we lose like 200,000. And obviously we would replace it with like, but look, like penetration. But this is not pinnacle damage though. This is just like a normal. Oh, it is. It's just not uber pinnacle. Interesting. But builds are just... Yeah, that's a smart way to do it, Drum. Like you just take good bits from everyone's, right? So according to POB, we could take Rakiatas out, put Lightning Pin in, and then put Rakiatas into Comet instead of something like some prototypes different thing. Yeah, exactly. You gotta you just gotta bend it so that it's perfect for what you need, right? Okay, so Comet will have +1 anyway. Instead of Zenith, maybe we put Rakiatas. What does it do? Okay. But wait, what was it with Zenith though? Okay, wait, that could be the play. So I'm the annoying guy asking for you. Yo, I can walk you through it, Dr. Pepperoni, if you've got 5 minutes. I just want to test this. And then I'll be happy to show you. Are you wanting to craft, is it for the plant build or is it for this build? I'm guessing it's the plant build, right? And you're not annoying, don't worry about being annoying. Anyone that's positive and asks for content is a saint to me. Okay. I can just rewind the VOD and see how fast that was. Amulet? The wrong one. Didn't explain how you got so much spirits in the new... hello Cody, welcome. It's this here, Against the Darkness. And then this, and this, and this, and this, and this. Yeah. Do I have tips for efficient campaign completion? I think it's tedious to... I don't, Drum. Like, I hate the campaign in PoE 2. And it takes me forever. It just... it's just one of those unfortunate things you have to suffer through. I'm sorry. Right, let's test this, right? So what we're gonna do is we've got the painters... Oh, sorry, Leopolds. Not painters. Leopolds on. Arc back in. We're gonna get a lightning pen. Lightning crossbow. Yeah, like just run up like grenades. Like grenades are stupid. Like if you really hate the campaign and you just want to get your league start going fast, just play a mercenary. They're so busted for league start always. Especially Witch Hunter. Witch Hunter is so solid. Lightning pen. Pen? There we go. Okay, so take this out there and put this in for Zenith. Like that. Plant. I hope they don't nerf it. I don't have enough decks. I have to change an attribute. Do I have a strength one? I think it's all int. But I have to play other characters. What are your top 5? Good question. I'm actually going to lose a bit of damage. Oh wait, no I'm not. Okay, no, then we can change it. We can change this. I've played I've played a Blood Mage when Blood Mage was bad. Like that was my first ever character, was a Blood Mage. Played a Pathfinder and did P-Conk. That also just didn't feel great. I played Amazon Spear, which was kind of fun. I played Gemling, Witch Hunter, Tactician last league. Right now I think Oracle's my favorite, and then probably Gemling second, and then I mean obviously there's some that I haven't played, so I wouldn't be able to really rank them all. This build, I have this sorry Dr. Pepperoni, I think I missed your... Oh, this build. I have the staff and the chest piece. Mirrored breach ring. I would just like to get a... Okay, yeah, no problem. We can do that. We can do that for sure. For sure. I can definitely walk you through. Sorry, man. It took me a little while to catch up with the chat. I'm sorry. I missed your message. Okay, let's try this. I'm expecting it to be better. It would be so funny if it, like, if this is actually like much better damage. I'm gonna have to leave like a comment on my video. But we do lose some damage though, because we get damage per 100 mana. So because we drop below that 100 threshold. But let's see, let's see. But what this does prove is that Rakiata doesn't penetrate negative, right? Because this, I can already tell that this is more damage. I don't know if you guys agree. Like, it feels like more damage. Or am I tripping? It felt like more to you. Definitely feels like more damage. I'm not gonna lie. I can try craft them like a breach ring. Dr. Pepperoni. But it's very easy though. I'll show you. Or at least like talk you through it. It's very, very simple. Jewelry is the easiest thing to craft in this game by far. Pick these up because we might use them to craft. Okay, we put living bomb in. And let's go.
We that dreamed. We in nightmare. We that are one.
Okay, I mean, that looked like... That was kind of like the same damage. It felt like. This, oh, thank you, M99. I appreciate that. I have one, although I'd love to see that as well. Curious about the gloves. Yeah, I can show you how to craft the gloves too. Let's pull up the VOD. Yo, VOD check. Okay. All right. So let's see. We can test it like definite. Feels better for clearing, but around the same. Yeah. I'll have to do more testing, Philip. If it feels good for you, then definitely use it. If I was res capped, then I'd probably stick with these gloves, but I'm not, so I'm probably gonna kind of the same comparing. Yeah. Yeah. Bareth, you're right, bro. Okay, let's see, right? Oh, I'm so stupid, bro. I was trying to get like where, like what timestamp we're on. Okay. Okay. That's more DPS. Like, that is more. But is it not because I swapped Rakiatas? More testing needed, chat. That's the verdict. Katie, I do see your message. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna keep these though. Okay. Swap everything back. That goes into there. That goes into there. Good budget option though if you don't have Rakiatas. Sorry, let me just look at KT. So is the staff usable with increased spell fizz? I got one. No, unfortunately not. Because Scattering Calamity is an elemental skill, so you wouldn't be able to use that one, unfortunately. Are you using level 3 or 20? Max level, like the highest level possible. It's 21 even, I think. Yeah, it's a 21. Because I don't really care about like mana costs. In fact, what doing that taught me is that I don't even need this Tech Rod's Gaze. And I'm kind of annoyed that I bought it because I think it's kind of expensive. Yeah. It's annoying. I don't even think I need it. Like, it's a bit annoying. Maybe I'm wrong. Like, maybe I'm just coping. I think in maps... I don't know, dude. I don't know. This game makes me second guess myself so much. Okay, let's do quick crafting thing so I can show you how to craft everything. So let's do... I think these are all bad.
Can I help?
Okay, so
Do you proud?
ring. You want to craft a breach ring like this one. Okay. I self-fractured this one, right? So what you need to do is you can either buy one that's fractured because people will try and fracture other stuff and miss. And so what you do is you go breach ring, I-82, and you go mana, and you go, well, you look at fractured mana. What roll is max? 165, okay. Okay, you don't want corrupted rings, obviously. So no. So like this one's 25D. Maybe worth buying. Even though the rest of it is absolutely terrible. And it's not like the best roll. So you can either buy one that's fractured. You want it to be on an 82 base so you can get the highest elemental roll. Or you self-fracture. So you go... maximum mana. You just buy one with empty modifiers. How many? You want 3. You buy one of these, you desecrate, and then you fracture, and you hopefully hit the fractured mana, and then I'll tell you what you do from there. So you'll have fractured mana, right? Let's just say you've got a ring with fractured mana. Do I have any failed fractured stuff? Yeah, let's just pretend this is a ring, okay?
What's new?
Or maybe I just use Craft of Exile, actually. It will be easier to explain. Let's do that. Control-Alt-C. Okay. Okay, Craft of Exile. Wait, what is the problem? Oh, because cast speed and the other thing is broken out of the thingy because it's sanctified. Get rid of that. Just get rid of all of this except for the mana. And don't worry, the VOD of this will be up. So if you want to... I'm so stupid, bro. Should have been emulator, not simulator. The VOD of this video will be up. So if you want to come back and watch this and do it in your own time, then you can. Okay. That's okay. I'll do it like as slowly as I can, right? So this is what you have. Okay. You would have you buy it. Yo, thank you, Nikita, for the sub. So you buy the breach ring fractured, and then you annul off all of the mods except for like one mod. Okay, let's just slam some random garbage on there. Okay. What you will have, or what your ring will look like, is something like this. Wait, does everyone know about the desecration trick and fracturing? Can I just ask that? Does anyone in chat not know about the desecration trick to make it easier to fracture stuff? Because you basically have something that looks like this if you self-fracture it. If you don't self-fracture it, then your ring's going to look something like this. And like, let's say you just buy a fracture one. You can have a ring that looks something like this, like just garbage. Okay. So what you need to do, get an annulment orb and annul everything off until you have just the fractured mod and one other mod. Doesn't matter if it's a prefix or a suffix, right? Then you're going to get normal chaos orbs and you're going to keep rolling the normal chaos orbs until you hit a suffix that you want, okay? So for this build, you either want all elemental res or you want cast speed. I think all elemental res is better because you can somewhat deterministically add cast speed using omens, right? Yeah, that's yeah, the desecrated. No, but just for fractures, Bareth. Just for fractures. But yeah, sorry. Let me finish explaining this and then I'll focus on anything in chat. So you've got the fracture, you've got the mod, you chaos spam until you hit a suffix that you want. It has to be a suffix, okay? So I recommend rolling for elemental resistances, like plus to all, until you get T1. Don't settle for less. Like, at least go for T1, right? But it depends on what you can afford. Right. So now you have this. So now what do? You go Omen, and you go Dextral Exaltation. Sorry, not Dextral Exaltation. You do Sinestral Exaltation. Your next Exalted Orb will only add a prefix, right? So you use that Omen, and you use a Perfect Exalt, and you slam. Garbage. We got absolute garbage prefix, but that's fine. We're going to go Perfect Essence, and you're going to use Perfect Essence of the Mind, and you're going to use it with Dextral Crystallization. Sorry, not Dextral. Sinestral Crystallization. Your next Perfect or Corrupt Essence will only remove prefix. You click it, and you click on the Perfect Essence, and this is guaranteed to remove whatever prefix you've slammed on, right? Boom, done. Now you've got your flat mana, and you got your percentage mana. You've now got 3 empty spots, so you get to choose. Do you want a desecrated prefix or desecrated suffix? And you just guarantee whichever one you want, right? So I think the best way of like going about doing it is just looking at the prefix mod pool and the suffix mod pool. Yo, Guilami, I think. Chilami. I'm sorry. It can't pick the... No, it's not possible. It's guaranteed. It's guaranteed. I'll explain why. But let me finish the rest of the explanation, right? So you then desecrate for prefix or suffix. If this is my ring, I'm probably desecrating a prefix. Yeah, it's a suffix, exactly. So it can't remove the fractured prefix. The only other prefix is the other random one, right? So now you got this and this and this. So now it's really, really easy from this point. You're going to go omens and you're going to go prefix only, and you're going to go and get a collarbone. You can use a preserved collarbone. I think ancient collarbones are very expensive. Boom, you've got your desecrated prefix. We can reveal. And this was terrible, so let's reveal again. And life. You can just settle with life. It's T1, right? So then you got 2 suffixes left. And this part I can't show you on here. But there is an omen in the game, which is called Catalyzing Exaltation. Right? Very, very, very powerful.
I'll fill that in as soon as I can.
While this item's active, your next Exalted Orb will consume Catalyst quality to increase the chance of a corresponding mod. Okay? So what that means is, you've got your ring here. So what I would first suggest is catalyzing caster. Okay? Caster. Sibilant catalyst. Or you can do it for speed, whichever one is cheaper. Right? You're going to go on your ring and you're going to do, and you're going to put quality on until it's 20. And then you're going to catalyzing exaltation, perfect exalted orb, and go. It can miss. It's not a guarantee. It is a chance. It's not guaranteed. I need to warn you. If you slam it and it puts garbage on, which is possible, let's say it puts mana regen, like T3. Now you're a bit sad. Now what you can do is a little bit of a gamble. But you can always just, if you don't have a lot of currency, you just settle and you just repeat again and slam. But hopefully you do hit it, right? The gamble I was going to talk about only works if you don't have a desecrated mod. So, in fact, what's probably better is if you save desecrating for last. Okay, so let's forget the desecrating step. So let's start from scratch. Forget what I just told you. And we're starting from scratch, okay? You've got your fractured mana. You've got one other mod. You chaos orb spam until you hit. Till you hit all elemental res. Okay? Then, Omen. Sinestro Exaltation. Perfect Exalt. Boom. Adds cold damage to attacks. Then, Sinestro Crystallization. And Perfect Essence of the Mind. Boom. Done. Cool? Now, you're going to catalyze for caster. So you're going to go get your catalyst and you're going to catalyze for caster. Or for speed. It was sibilant, right? Caster. Because cast speed has the caster tag. Where is it? There. It's got caster and speed. None of these other mods have caster or speed. So it's only really going to add it if you get lucky. Then, if you're doing it like this, you need to make sure you use the omen that guarantees a suffix, which is Dextral Exaltation. So use Dextral Exaltation Omen of Catalyzing Exaltation, and a Perfect Exalt, right? It's going to remove the quality, and it's going to add a suffix, and hopefully you're going to hit cast speed. And you're going to be happy, right? But of course, that might not happen, and you might miss, and you might hit, garbage, like, I don't know, leech. That's actually complete garbage, right? So now what do you do? Well, you can 50-50, and you can use a omen of dextral crystallization, which says your next perfect or corrupted essence will only remove a suffix. Then you can use Essence of the Abyss, and it's a 50-50. It could remove your elemental resistance, in which case your ring is completely dead, and you have to go back from, like, start from scratch and just annul off and start rolling again. Which honestly is probably the better option because of how, well, it depends on the price of the omens and stuff, but it's a 50-50. So there we won the 50-50. But here we lost the 50-50. So you'd have to start over from scratch, right? So you've got Bezbaka, the Abyssal Lord, and then you just desecrate that. And when you desecrate, it's guaranteed, it would be guaranteed to remove that. And you get your Veiled mod. It will be either a suffix or a prefix. That's just what happens if you fail. But obviously, hopefully you succeed and you get cast speed. And then you can do the same thing, but you can catalyze for an element. So you can catalyze for fire or cold or lightning. And then you use this essence, this omen. And you use a Dextral Exaltation. So Dextral Exaltation and Catalyzing Exaltation. And you slam. And it's going to give you hopefully a resistance suffix if you need a resistance. And then last thing you do is you just desecrate the prefix and unveil the prefix, and then you're done. That's how you craft the ring. So that's how I crafted mine. That's the ring. So I fractured the mana. Then I rolled for cast speed. Then I added a prefix. It was terrible, so I added percentage maximum mana. Then I decided to desecrate suffix, so I added catalysts for life, and I slammed on the life. And then I added a catalyst for elemental resistance, and I slammed once, and I got cold res, and then I desecrated and unveiled all elemental res. That's how you do it. And then you can sanctify it if you are a Giga Chad, and then it could look something like this. Okay, I'll show you the gloves. I could probably craft a pair myself right now on stream. Trade to E1 Vol gloves 81. Show you guys what I'm doing. Normal. 2 Augment sockets. They've gone up. I'm going to buy them just to demonstrate for you guys. Thank you for the gloves to get. No. So the only way is to corrupt it, Dr. Pepperoni. So you can buy. Actually, that's a good point. I can just show you on a. I don't have to show you on an exceptional base. I can just show you on a normal base. But yeah, the only way to get that extra socket is if you use the Omen of Corruption to like guarantee an outcome and then get that third socket. Okay. How to craft the gloves. That's what you do. Buy a normal pair of gloves that has 2 sockets. Kind of like this one. They're cheap on this base. I say cheap, it's like 90. There's loads of them. Okay. Then what you do is you go perfect transmute. If the mod is bad,
Have an
you
order.
buy an annulment orb.
Let's see if
And you
they're
just
in
get rid of it.
takers.
And then you go augment. Okay, life is okay. Ideally, we want mana, right? But let's just settle on life. And you augment again. And that's terrible, so I'll annul that off.
I'll post it right away.
Or try to. We missed. And you go again. Like that is dead. Oops. That's also dead.
Oh, it's you.
So you can get unlucky, as you can see. Again, unlucky.
I'll fill that in as soon as I can.
Okay, T2 res, I'm happy. And hybrid, I'm happy with that. Right? Now, there's an essence that guarantees you crit damage bonus. I don't have one.
Help?
Oh right, but it's a hysteria, so ignore me. So let's look at the sorry, because I don't know it off the top of my head. POE 2 DB. Let's look at the glove essences. See if there's because I can't exactly remember. I think I might have just regaled. So you can essence on chaos res, like if you want chaos res. But I'd probably recommend doing a prefix if you. So like let's say greater essence of enhancement, right? Let's use that.
Hail.
I must have one of those. Boom. Okay. Now, you need to add a suffix, like guarantee add a suffix. So
Have an order?
from this point onwards, I'll use Craft of Exile because I'm pretty sure the essences are going to be expensive. I don't want to waste like loads of divines because my gloves are already kind of perfect for me-ish. Sorry, we need Craft of Exile. Emulator. Okay, this is what you got. Now what you do is you're going to omen and you're going to add a prefix. And just use a perfect exalt. You can't use that homogenizing thing because you can't catalyze these. No, sorry, I'm lying. You're going to add a suffix. Sorry guys, I'm a bit tired. Add a suffix. Perfect exalt. Virus. Okay. And then you're going to do it again and add another one, right? Then perfect essence. You've got hysteria, which gives you crit damage bonus, and horror, which is 60% socket effect. It's not 100 anymore. This just isn't up to date. So now it becomes the expensive part where you have to guarantee remove well, you don't actually when you have 3 mods. I lied. Because it can't remove a prefix to add a suffix. So this will remove a mod and add a mod, right? But it can't touch your suffixes because you can't have 4 suffixes, so it's only going to change one of them. So you horror, boom, okay, cool. Now you hysteria, and you just hope that you don't kill the socketed effects. Boom, we hit. Cool. So now you got res, socketed, crit, and 2 of these, and then you just desecrate. Like ancient rib, and you unveil. Life, done. That's it. That's the gloves. And then you just double corrupt them. Or don't double corrupt them. You just corrupt them with an omen. And hope you hit big. I have crit 1 damage bonus because at the step where I exalted the suffixes, it exalted on T1 crit damage bonus, and then it survived that 50-50, that 50-50, and then that 1 in 3. That's how. But that's how you craft the gloves. So if we go start to finish, again, just to recap what we do, you will annul and augment until you hit prefixes that you want, because your prefixes are safe. You get to guarantee 2 prefixes, right? Thanks for taking. No problem, Dr. Pepperoni. No problem. Mana is the dream. We want mana, right? So you can guarantee mana. Okay, you hit mana, and then you're going to get a suffix of some kind. Let's just say Chaos Res, right? Then you can guarantee why is it only showing? Oh, because the item is you can use the S. Sorry, it doesn't want to work because the item in here is rare, but in reality it's magic. Then you can just slam on the T3 percentage energy shield thing. Is that what the mod is? Yeah, it's T3 percentage energy shield. Boom. So that's what you're going to be looking at. And they're going to add 2 suffixes. Boom, boom. Int lightning res. Then you're going to go perfect essence. You're going to go hysteria, horror. It survived. And now you've got chaos res, crit damage, socket effect. Then you desecrate. You unveil. Yes, done. There's your gloves. It's like really, really easy. Really, really easy. And this is what these are mine. I, for some reason, well, I have a desecrated suffix because, I don't know why. I think I had crafted some of these previously, and I think I wanted to keep the mana, and then in trying to save the mana, I inadvertently got rid of the mana, and it added a desecrated, like a Mark of the Abyssal suffix. That's why I have a desecrated. But in reality, I should just take my own advice and just how much are those essences though? Socketed. They're probably expensive, like no one's farming essence. No, they're not. They're not as expensive as I thought. I'm gonna craft a pair. I'm gonna craft a pair. Ball gloves. Rarity normal. In reality, now that I think about it. Well, they do have to be magic, so you can guarantee the prefix. Ignore me. Sorry, guys. Okay, let's go. Okay. Watch me take my own advice.
Yes.
Transmutes. Int. Not really what we want. But not the worst. Hybrid. Do I want hybrid? I guess so. Could always sell them, right? Let me do this. Cool. And now you're gonna double slam prefix. Sorry, double slam a suffix. Suffix.
All right.
Boom.
Your
You got
order
that.
is registered.
Greater exaltation. Which means it just is gonna apply 2 chaos orbs for the price of 1. And a perfect chaos. Sorry, perfect exalt. Oh, wait, I already have one of those. Doom, doom, doom. Psh. Oh, look, we got something gigabad. Reduced attribute requirements, right?
Oh,
So now
you.
we go. Socketed.
I'll post it
Right.
right away.
We hit. Okay. Now we really wanted to hit the attribute requirements. Otherwise, we're going to be sad. Critical damage. Ah, this one's cheap. You got an updated ninja. It should be in the video.
I'll find it as soon as I can.
I'll drop it in the chat for you though. Give me 1 second. Is this the latest one? It is. Generate a share copy. Generate share copy. There you go. Watch this. It's that easy. Yeah, and then you just unveil you're welcome, you're welcome. You just desecrate and unveil and then you're chilling. Should you take one of these? I may just use one of these. If it hits garbage, I'm just gonna just double corrupt it. Like, I don't really care. I mean, T1 life is... I settle. Cool. And then you're done. That took like 2 minutes. And it's like pretty similar to my gloves. Probably better than my gloves. But it doesn't have 3 sockets. So then you qual them. There you go. Your gloves are done. Now let's price check. I don't know. Is someone going to pay that much? Like, let's look. Wait, okay, maybe let's knock the life down a bit to be realistic. Yeah, it's like 30 to 40D, right? But how much did we spend? We spent like 8 on the essence and then 9 on this, so 18. And then what you do if you're a super giga chad, you go Omen of Corruption. Jeepers. They become expensive.
I'll post it right away.
Oops. Kind of overpaying a bit, I guess, but... Okay, okay, you can have an extra chaos orb.
Let's see if there are any takers.
And you go Vol orb, and you go boop, boop, boop. And you get 3 sockets. It's that easy. Yeah. So that's how you make the 3 socket gloves. Do I want to use these? Legit, they're probably better than my gloves, I'm not gonna lie. It's a bit less energy shield, but that's 15 mana, but I get 64 mana from this. And a tiny bit less crits. I don't even know. It's a crazy amount of life. It's like 150. Let me POB it quickly. Mana. Because I could just sell the ones I'm wearing. I mean, the ones I'm wearing are quite expensive. Because it's got the attack mod on it. So maybe not a mirror, but like, you know, I don't know, like 600, 500 maybe. Anyways, that's how you do the gloves, guys. It is now 2 o'clock in the morning for me, and I do have my normal job to go to. Huh? Who's trying to buy this? How much, please? Depends. What build you are playing. But yeah, as I was saying, guys, I'm probably going to be going to bed. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. I do have my normal job to go to tomorrow. I wish I could do this full time, but unfortunately not. I mean, this guy's sneaky for like... I mean, how much is this even? Was looking at video from Nick Zeri on YouTube and wanted to try it. Well, you are not gonna believe this. Anyways, how much is the staff? I don't think it can even hit, +2 proj. Where is it even? I am Nick Zerilol. I don't think that can hit +2 proj. One sec. I don't think that can hit plus... it can't hit the mana mod. Just FYI. I've unveiled enough to know. Yeah. I'm live right now. If I can show you POE DB. No. I can show you DB. And you can see. Yeah, you need to be careful because I don't think that can actually unveil. The one way you can know for sure, right, is if you go here and you just go feast of flesh, right? Then that's got Archon recovery period and elemental damage, which obviously exists. But then the last mod is always going to be like extra proj, extra proj, extra proj, extra proj, plus elemental infusions. I don't think you can hit the mana mod on here. Oh, you can. I'm wrong. I was wrong. Let me press. I mean. Oh, wait. I think I've already. Wait, though. I think I've already unveiled that and. Yo, Abdul, what's up, brother? So. Oh, you saw. Okay, cool. I think I might have already unveiled it. I think that's why. Because where is it sitting? Oh, no, it's in my uniques tab. Wait, what? Oh no, I can't have, because it would have come, it would have. Yeah, it is on me. Okay, let's do it this way, because if I unveil, I'm guessing you're in the stream. If I unveil this and I hit the mana mod, I'll sell it to you at like a reduced cost. And if I miss, you don't have to buy it. I just want to know if it would have actually got the mod. Because I'm never going to get an upgrade from this. But at the same time, I don't want to sell it half. I don't want to sell it half ID'd because I don't know what the correct price is, right? Because the market is... Thank you, bro. Third for... Oh, there. Thank you. Because look, like... I mean, it's got a dead mod, right? So... 6.5. I mean, there's just none that exist because unveiling these things... Let's unveil. If I unveil and hit the mana thing, I will give it to you at a discounted cost. I mean, it's got the Archon recovery thing. I mean, it's Archon buff duration, which is terrible. Because I've experimented with Archon, because you can actually use Arbiter's Ignition. And then take these Archon buff things here. But let's see. Legit didn't even know that it was in there. Well, wrong tag, but I'm actually just too scared to re-roll it, honestly. Because I don't know. Now we roll. We re-roll. Oh, it hit. Okay. Well, Jesus. I can do... I mean, the problem is it's like supply and demand. How many divans do you have? not that? Okay. Well, sorry, Kels. I mean, the problem I have is I'm more than happy to give it to you, but the problem is, oh, I see, I see. I'll take 150 for it, Kels, if you really want it. I don't mind taking 150. Yeah, that's true. I tell you what, Kels, jeez. I mean, I wouldn't have found it if it wasn't for you, bro. So what I'm gonna do is come here, add me, and then just use the staff, and then just give me the divines when you farm them back. You playing it on Titan? Or are you re-rolling an Oracle? Oh, you need to level it first? Ah, okay. Okay, cool. Well, we'll add me... Because you see, the problem is... I'm in like a really difficult position with these staffs because I'm kind of the reason they're so expensive. And I don't want to profit off of my viewers. But at the same time, I don't want to... Do you know how to sort trade? Yes, I do. I'll show you, Phil. I don't want to, like, profit off of my viewers, but I also don't want to, like, give stuff away because then it kind of, like, sets a precedent. So I'm not giving this to you. You can use it. Yeah, yeah, true. I get that, like, you're in, like, a patch for divines. Same. Yeah, true, true, true. I get you're in a spot for divines, so just take the staff and use it, so you can at least play the build. It's like it's not even the best. Like it's not even the staff you want. You want the extra proj, right? But at least this will let you start using the build, and then just you know, I don't know if you're in my Discord or whatever, but just take the staff, use it, and then you can give me the divines for it when you farm them back up. Okay. Just add me. If I had... Did I add you? Yeah. I can just add a note saying Ulamac staff. You don't want to take it? Okay, okay, cool. You've got me on your friends list. So if you see me online and you want to use it, let me know. Set up for sale. Okay, I think that's a great idea. That's a great idea. I'm going to put it up for a lot. I'm going to put it up for the same as this guy. What does his mod have though? Like, what is this? Oh, his is a perfect one. I mean, I'm going to put it up for more. I'm going to put it up for like 300. But if you want to buy it, I'll sell it to you for 150 because I did make a deal. I did make a deal with you. And I wouldn't have even seen it if it wasn't for you, so... let me show you quickly, Philip, how to search for tablets, and then I need to go to sleep. No problem, Kels. And thank you, dude, for watching the videos and supporting. I appreciate it. I'm sorry that interaction was a little bit awkward-ish, I guess. Because I would have liked to have just given it to you, but at the same time, you just want to know, right? So you can add a filter here for uses. Uses remaining. Okay, let's just do it this way. Brand project. So it's an implicit, right? So if you're... Yo, Mark, thank you very much for the sub. So what you do is you go... If you want to buy like a breach tablet, ads, you go ads, breach, and then it's got number use remaining. You just make this 10. And that's it. So if you're trying to buy expedition ones, ads expedition. adds a Kalguran expedition to map. However many uses remaining, you get 10. Boom. And there you go. That's how you filter tablets for uses. Cool. Well, guys, I really need to go to bed, but I really, really, really appreciate the support on the stream today. If you guys want a recap on the crafting, the VOD will be up of the streams. Just go back and watch the VOD on how to craft the ring and the gloves. But other than that, guys, I really appreciate the support. Take it easy, guys. I will see you next time. Wait, let me just answer Barrett quickly. About the Ravenous, how bad is the increased chaos damage? I mean, it's better than increased fizz, but still not ideal. You really want elemental, but increased chaos is not the worst, but not great, if you get what I mean. If you've got the mana thing and the chaos thing, I think you might be able to get away with it. But not the fizz. Like, the fizz is gonna do nothing. But yeah. You're welcome, Barth. Thanks again, guys. Take it easy. Next stream, probably tomorrow, same sort of time, maybe earlier. But yeah. Appreciate the support, guys. Drop loads of divines. See you guys later.